Audio check, audio check, audio check. Hold on. 3, 2. Hello everyone, MirageFly here, bringing you another game in Company of Heroes 2, this time between Donniechan, who wear Austere on the left-hand side of Colony Firma, and he'll be facing off against Strategos as our British forces on the right-hand side. As for commanders, we got Jaeger Armor, German Mechanized, and Assault Support. Meanwhile, Strategos has Commando, Tactical Support, and, well, Tactical Support and Mobile Assault Regiment. There we go. We already got sandbags being built, ghosting up, blocking off buildings because, well, no one's decided to fix that. Meanwhile, we got double Pioneers coming out for our Austere player, interestingly enough. Along with an MG42 here to defend and probably defend the cutoff, capture it, and all that other stuff. And sorry if we are getting the occasional lag. We are streaming this live on Twitch as we usually do. It's just a lot easier in general. We got our British Tommies going down to the south. And this is not competitive division. We are in standard division. Vickers is being deployed. Tier 1 has actually been put up by the other Pioneer squad. He really wants to put that early Pioneer onto the field. However, he won't be able to connect his field until somebody captures the cutoff point. May just be moving his Pioneers out to deny the garrisons. He doesn't want Tommies going into them. It'll be very difficult to uproot without a mortar. Vickers is moving up. We got a lot of ghosted sandbags here. Pretty much everything's being ghosted off. Meanwhile, 42 is going up to the north to capture. Still no one going on to that field point, so we got a lot of territory cut off for our Austere player. He really needs to begin capturing. Grenadier squad is on the way, followed up by a second Grenadier. We're actually going to have a third Tommy on the way. I'm probably going to be moving to tech up. But either way, both sides are being, well, relatively static. Just capturing their sides on the map. No real engagement. No hard pushes. Grenadiers are capturing.
We have a fresh Grenadier squad.
Pioneers are building something. They're wiring something off. Looks like they're going to try and wire off this entire area. Tommies are in the area, so they have to be careful. With Pioneers, that is. Going to actually be wiring off this entire section. I don't think the Tommies will be able to spot it. 42 is repositioning. Sandbags being placed up for defensive purposes that only the Brits can use as the points block. Now Tommies are singing the building. 42 setting up. We'll have the Tommies in sight. We'll get them suppressed as one guy is sticking out of cover, sadly. We'll see a mass retreat. Pioneers will finish the wire up here. Probably gonna have platoon command coming up. It's already online. Mortar's coming out for our Austere player. No tech up just yet. Should probably get on that. Only costs 140.
Enemy forces are securing our
Pioneers are actually going to be trying to kill these sandbags. We'll also be capturing the center VP. However, we got units on the cutoff. Pioneers will spot that the Vickers is here. Our territory has been cut off. Pioneers are capturing. Vickers won't be able to get them. Just out of sight thanks to hedge. And also the flamethrowers using attack ground will force that Vickers out of health. Very good. Pioneers going to be stalling behind heavy cover. Still, someone needs to deal with these Tommies. Both Grenadiers could probably rush them. Flamethrower is here. Not enough range, sadly. Can't fire all the way from that window and hit the Vickers. Could maybe move out, get a burst in, and jump back in. But all these points are going to be decapped by the British. Surprising never moved anything to counter these, well, counter that Tommy squad a bit earlier. Mortar's not being microed, actually takes a casualty on its way out. Tommy's continuing to push up, Pioneers have been forced away. Tommy squad finally forced to retreat. We have no tech for our Brits just yet in terms of the AEC or Bofors. Flamethrower's going in. Gets a nice burst on that Tommy squad. One model down. All these Grenadiers will also force the squad away. Double mortars online will cause havoc to all these Tommies and the Vickers. Both units need to be stationary, not so much with sappers, but they'll only be alright against the Grenadiers, so as long as they can close that distance. Still, they'll be very powerful if they can get hit Veteran C3 because, well, they're dirt cheap to reinforce, 13 manpower. Who knew the Welsh had so many soldiers to throw away? Or maybe it's just the English being bastards. But mortars are going to shell the church, force the Vickers out. Engagement here. Pioneers actually force away these Tommies. They're running for their lives. Pioneers moving up with their flamethrower. Grenadiers moving down south will spot this Vickers. They could get a rifle grenade on it. Actually, no, we still haven't teched up for some reason. Only now coming online. Medical bunker is going to be on its way. Not enough munitions at the moment, though. Gonna have a mass retreat, though. Vickers shutting down that assault. Sappers forcing away all these... Well, they're already retreating, but Sappers moving in on the support line. We do have 42 facing. Mines are going down for defensive purposes. Mortars trying to engage the Sappers. Could be dangerous. And we'll take a mortar around right there. Massive damage on the squad. We'll be forced to immediately retreat. Vickers opening up.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Mortars, however, will make havoc for the Vickers here. 2 models down. Gonna have a mass retreat here. Oh, from the Vickers. I'm not sure why I'm not using the right words today. Just got back from work, but we're still casting regardless. Tommies don't get suppressed. We'll continue to capture the point here. Map control relatively even, but in terms of VPs, Brits haven't lost any points. Meanwhile, our Austria player is down to 456. Also going to hit a mine here. Could lose multiple models in both squads. They always limited per squad, not limited. It's not 2 models maximum. It's 2 models per squad. Pioneers could use some healing. Tier 2 is going down rather late, though. Field cash actually going down. Our Brits are floating a ton of manpower. Not sure what they're going to be spending it on. Pack guns on the way. We are getting back into casting, so this is not exactly the most high-level game, but it's what we found. Mortars should probably move up and start supporting. Get some Pioneers to spot. Start barraging the Brits while they're in cover. Can he spot from this church? Yes, he can, so he should just move those mortars up. Now they're moving up. Too late, though. Color mine has been planted. Anticipation for vehicles, but we already have company command posts going out.
A capture point is being overrun.
Sappers forced away. Not sure why the Grenadiers are not continuing their capture.
A company command post.
Should probably get rid of these sandbags if he has time. Flamethrowers in the building. Not sure if they can... Are they AoEing themselves? Yes, they are. That's a bit dangerous there. They're not doing a lot of damage to the sandbags. I want to just stop that and go up the other way and start shooting them. And get those MP40s to fire. He's gonna lose models by doing this. This is what you don't do. I know friendly fire is less in this game, but still, this is not a good way to be doing it. Just shoot the sandbags with the Grenadiers and the SMGs. Got a lot of trenches going down, interesting. Not sure why. Gonna be World War I in that corner of the map.
Trained and ready to go.
Should just use his mortars to start bombing. Pack's even taking a shot at these sandbags. Pioneers should probably pull back. They do pull back. Still no medical bunker. He's been spending them all on LMGs.
We have a new scout car.
Tank could be arriving for a Brit soon within the next minute or so. Plus 26 fuel. More teller mines have been planted for defensive purposes. 222 will be able to force away the infantry down the south. No anti-tank just yet for our Brits. Very slow game at the moment. Not sure if you can hear that outside, but the rainstorm has just kicked in. Vancouver is now truly Vancouver. No more sunshine here in Canada. But back onto the subject. Both sides not really making a move. No one's really scouting out. Both sides are just really sitting back.
Enemy has broken our supply lines.
Sappers should probably pull back, taking a lot of damage from that 222 from the autocannon and the machine gun when it decides to work. Could get them. Not sure why he stopped chasing though, or didn't chase. Brits are running into this, not sure why. Our artillery flare's been dumped there. Both 25-pounders will be facing. First one will open up. Not sure if he notices it. You should see the giant red smoke. How can you... Okay, now he's getting out. Gets out just in time. Second shell takes the building down. Flamethrower is going on the side for the attack ground.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Mortars are finally here doing their job. Gonna have double mortars, you've really gotta use them. Or they're pretty much just dead weight. Trench has been destroyed.
Enemy action has destroyed our forward position.
222 ripping into these Tommies. And G's going to jump into the trench, but both mortars are going to zero in on that one. Cromwell is on the way, but needs to be careful. We got teller mines planted. We do also have Grenadiers for the Faust and a single anti-tank. Assault support's locked in. Wonder if we're going to see an Opal Blitz be deployed. Needs to tack up though. Tier 2 is on the way. Austria's got a lot of fuel as well. More tellers. Actually going to cancel that one. Medics are here. A lot of infantry now pushing out. We also got a 6-pounder on the way. None of our sappers have minesweepers just yet. They're now getting them. You probably knows that they're going to be mines. Especially you don't want to be risking that early Cromwell. Oh, and hitting a teller because tellers do 400. That means you're 2 shots away from dying. And of course you've already taken engine damage. We'll be getting that tank commander. Tank will be able to sight for itself. Pioneers need to pull back. Donnie's not microing this. He's going to lose that squad. Oh, Pioneer down probably. Not microing. Not sure why he didn't micro that one. He even lost a flamethrower. Tommy's going to be able to pick that one up. Vickers has actually been decrewed by the mortars. Pack gun does land a shot. Mortar actually gets decrewed.
Glider commandos can be called into battle.
We need infantry to support here. Where are they?
Infantry squads ready for all-out attacks. Air support standing by.
We did have a lock-in commando regiment. No combat abilities just yet. He can call in the commandos.
We're losing a capture point.
42 could be going down soon. Sappher's going to go down though, and that's the only minesweeper squad. No micro from either side. Actually, no, he's going to get it right around that hedge. Is he going to go down to the crew MP4? He actually goes down to the crew MP40s. Much dishonor in that death. How many people died of weapon crews? Not very many. Commandos are being dropped in. Gonna force all these support units to move back. Should probably stay off his own teller mine as well. Doesn't want to designate that, but we actually have Opal Blitz and a Panzer IV coming onto the field. We do have a flank here. Pack gun is exposed. 222 is also on the way. Not sure why he's rebuilding that one. Flamethrower is doing what it can. Commando's ripping into these pioneers. 42 is going south to protect that anti-tank gun. Mortar's also going to stop that. But commandos do cloak.
The new engineer section is waiting for orders.
Tommy's taking a lot of damage. In fact, a lot of our Tommies don't even have veterancy, but neither side has much vet. They haven't been fighting that much. Panzer IV is here. Mortar is here. Artillery are being dropped down on the pack gun. Sappers have been rebuilt. Can re-upgrade with minesweepers. He knows there's a teller out there. Did anyone grab that flamethrower? No. Commandos could go down here. That would be a massive loss. Can't rebuild them with the glider, sadly. Commandos do go down. Really big loss.
Commando sections has been lost.
Really sucks that he can't rebuild them. Unless he calls them in from the glider again. 6-pounder is repositioning. Panzer IV will probably see us and begin backing away. 6-pounder lands a hit and penetrates. Both tanks miss. Cromwell hasn't been fully repaired yet. Meanwhile, pack gun actually still lives. Gonna need some repairs on that one. Panzer IV moving in. Cromwell lands a hit on 222. That will need repairs to avoid being one-hitted. 6-pounder wastes a shot on the infantry. Needs to put on prioritize. There's no reason not to have your AT gun on prioritize. That gun also needs to get on prioritize. Couple Blitz bringing in more resources. Could see a strafe later on. Shut down the infantry.
Opponents are seizing a sector.
In terms of VPs, 432 to 341. Austria's actually bled the Brits quite a bit. Pack gun needs to be careful. It's moving up.
An engineer unit is ready for action.
You notice that the pack gun, or 6-pounder, is firing. Needs to be careful. Cromwell is in the background. Have engagement here. Tommy's gonna rip apart. They don't have their weapon upgrades. No repairs on the tanks either, or at least for Austria. Panzer IV is going to take another hit. JOA sends moving in. Needs repairs. Needs to move back. 42 send the middle open, but will outrange the Tommies. Mortar is landing, the stolen one. Rifle grenade going off. Won't hit the sappers though. Grenadiers will be forced to pull back. Pack gun does land a shot there. JOA-7 actually suppresses all these sappers around the tank. Truck is set down, providing additional resources. Both sides have lockdown with one cache for Brits, though not as efficient as the Opel Blitz truck. Gives you both resources. Fortunately, it's not telling us how much. Well, both sides are relatively tied. Steer down by 3 fuel. Panzer Grenadiers are coming out. Wonder why. Panzer Shreks, maybe? Don't think he really needs more anti-infantry.
Enemy forces are securing
Maybe a dedicated anti-tank unit, though. Like, Panzer Grenadiers will be at least pretty good against the Tommies if they can close that distance. They just need veterancy. But both sides really just not making any commitments. They're just kind of going in and out, making small dives. However, this is what you don't want to be doing. You don't scout with a 222 that's at half health. You'll be one hit by any anti-tank weapon. Pioneers are going to be repairing that, though. How's that one-hit range? Needs to start driving away. Pack gun is set up.
attempting to steal our sector.
Where's our Panzer IV? It's actually going in for flank. We actually had no defensive mindset for Brits. No excuse not to with all those munitions.
Weapon crew lost.
6-pounder utterly destroyed. Where's the rest of the British infantry? They're actually up north capturing. 6-pounder has been stolen.
To take it.
Panzer Grenadiers moving down south to capture. Actually, Victor's has not been recruited. I have no idea why. I know it's not the best machine gun at suppressing, but it does deal quite a bit of damage, and why wouldn't you have a machine gun? Why don't you want a machine gun in general? There's no reason not to have a machine gun if you have none. Especially when you're nowhere near population cap.
Phosphorus mortar rounds ready to enemy threatening a capture point.
Grenadiers are actually going to steal this one. What are Brits saving up for? They got so much fuel. Are they going to lock into something?
Damned enemy
Spend
tried
it.
to take a point from us.
At least the Austrian player has a Tiger that he can wait for. Not sure on our Brits. 222 opening up. Stolen mortar once again firing. And close to that 222. Cash has been spotted. Stolen 6-pounders moving to engage the trench. Another 6-pounders on the field takes a shot at the Panzer IV.
The enemy have destroyed a forward position.
We do have our mortar cover on the way. We'll be dropping those white phosphorus rounds and regular mortar shells. 222 needs to get out there. 6-pounder facing. However, white phosphorus dropped right on top of the crew. Double shot on that Cromwell. However, Cromwell does get veteran C2 thanks to the tank commander. Panzer IV needs to be careful. Should probably just blitz through this infantry wave. But no, will be forced away by the 6-pounder. White phosphorus being dropped again. 6-pounder lands another hit. Should probably blitz out. He needs to keep moving this. Why is he stopping? This could be bad. Cromwell's right there, especially doesn't want to be on that retreat path. Panzer IV is going to take a shot. Nice shot there. Stolen Vickers, however, causing havoc. Tommies don't like being shot by that one. 2 models already dead. 6-pounders have been recrewed. Did our pack gun actually escape back to base, though? I think it may have got decrewed. I don't see it on the minimap.
Army commanders
Looks like
ready
it
to
was
go.
destroyed. That's not the right icon at all. Our Panzer IV actually gets taken out behind the hedge. Not sure why he took so long to move that one. I guess Strategos heard that through the fog of war. Tiger, however, will be available soon. Mortar is firing. Will it hit any of the Grenadiers? They are relatively bunched up, and they do take a nice mortar hit there. Down the over half health. Glider will go to... Not sure why those Grenadiers didn't move. And we're not sure why we're calling in the Panzer IV at this point. Austria does have full map control, or most of the map control, and points are ticking down. 423 to 423 to 234. Commands will be forced away by this 222. More tiller mines being planted. None of them have been swept yet. More sappers are on the way. So lots of munitions. Should probably plant more mines so he doesn't get flanked like that again. Fresh Panzer IV on the way, but Tiger will be delayed. Gonna need anti-tank of some sort. We have no more pack gun. Panzer IV is not reliable enough, especially once forced to move.
Ready. All ship shape and Bristol fashion.
Almost sitting here. There's the only thing in the British Army that's been actually attacking. Tommies haven't been doing that well.
200 points remaining.
The highest veterancy we have in our Axis army is going to be a Vet 3 mortar. Note the word going to be Vet 3. It's like on the edge of it. Cromwell moving in. Mortar firing. No hits that time, but it's landing close. That Cromwell shot also landed very close. Six-pounder goes... I mean, those 6-pounders do take that out. Gonna have the strafing run, going to be suppressing a lot of infantry in the area. Actually, it's going to be targeting an AT gun. Cromwell's moving in, however, we got a Panzer IV in the area. Panzerfaust could go in, it is going. Nothing to protect this Cromwell. However, it does have that veterancy, so it's going to shoot faster. Nice penetrating shot there. Cromwell's bouncing off the Panzer IV, meanwhile all his infantry is pushing through. One more shot will finish off this Cromwell.
A capture point is being
Main gun destroyed, however. Not sure why he chased that close. Cromwell survives, pretty much a sliver of health, but all his infantry is still moving in.
our supply line.
The Grenadiers are going in for a Panzerfaust. Panzerfaust firing. Can he get it? On sliver of health. Actually bounces off. Since when do you see that with the Panzerfaust? Cromwell's on a sliver of life. Luckiest Cromwell to ever live. All this infantry's getting gunned down though by Panzer Grenadiers. There goes the Tommy squad.
Enemy got one of our squads.
Panzer Grenadiers will be falling back. Brits are still being contained and they don't have a lot of manpower actually. And he's building more sappers, interestingly enough. Not another tank. I think that's a waste of resources.
We've 100 points left.
But he really needs to make something happen, as the announcer states. 96 points and dropping on a triple cap. Do have reinforcement going here. Austria does have a lot of manpower spare, but he wants that Tiger out, like, right now. Now, if he really wanted to, he could throw down more cargo trucks. They don't cost him any population, or I don't think they do. We're still at 3 Tommy squads. From, guess he built 4, had 4 of them at one point. Generally, you don't see more than 3. Where's that stolen Vickers, anyway? It's actually here. That's just shutting down the VP. Commandos could try to go in. I'm pretty sure Gammon Bomb's going to be clearing this one out. We'll be see a retreat from the machine gun. Nope. I'll have a Gammon Bomb though. We'll be decrewing this MG. Let's get decrewed.
We've got 50 points left.
We do have capturing going up the top from Tommy's squad. No one's there to intercept. Our Panzerkampfwagen Tigers on the field. Tigers. Panzerkampfwagen 6. I'm not sure what the German word for 6 is, sadly. So you won't hear my bad pronunciation of the word.
Our lines of supply are disrupted.
I'm pretty sure I said Panzerkampfwagen wrong. I said Kampfvoll? But who cares? Let me know, Tommy's holding out the Pioneers from capturing, but Tiger's moving up there to intercept. Cromwell's not gonna like what it meets up there. Mortar is being forced to pull back. Massive casualties there. Tiger rolling in. Could take out this entire squad. Is chasing, but Tiger's not exactly the best chasing unit. Actually, never mind, as he nails that guy head on. Rifle grenade firing. No dodge there. Sappers take a ton of damage. Tiger's trying to kill its own Panzer Grenadiers. Nice shot there. 6-pounders are exposed. Panzer Grenadiers could try to rush them. Well, one 6-pounder is taking heavy damage. Almost any infantryman is going to be able to clear that. Panzerkampfwagen Tiger now moving in. Tiger's going to roll whatever it finds. Maybe except the double 6-pounder. Another fresh Cromwell has been deployed, though. Need to be careful. He doesn't want to overextend with his Tiger. We see way too many people overextend with their heavy tanks. We'll be seeing these 6-pounders coming around the building, though. You're telling me that didn't penetrate or hit? Jeez, what's going on here? Grenadiers running for their lives. Mortar's trying to go for these 6-pounders. The mortar's also vet 3, so it gets additional auto-fire range. Turns of points. Double cap against the Austrier. 376 to 45, but really the Austrier just needs to hold the points for a bit longer. Stug's also on the way to provide additional anti-tank. I wonder if it would have been better rather than using strafing runs to save up for the fragmentation bombs. They're absolutely deadly. Temporarily stuns tanks and pretty much wipes out infantry that are right under the area. Pioneer should probably bail out here. Tiger's not having luck hitting anything. Really, it's not having any luck hitting anything. It did alright, but now nothing seems to be working out. Mortar is concentrating on the 6-pounders. Needs to get that Stug on the field to support. Both shells bounce off. Tiger gives no dams. 6-pounders are moving up now. Double 6-pounder. It's facing his rear armor. Not sure why he's doing that. Why is he driving in that direction? Strategos could probably have capitalized on that and just pretty much drive his Cromwells in. Is Donniechan even microing now at this point? He's running right into these 6-pounders, which he really shouldn't be. Then again, if Strategos microing, he's gonna lose a Tommy squad against this horde of infantry that just left the base.
Squad knocked out.
Church is knocked down. We actually got air supremacy used. You almost never see that. Panzer Grenadiers getting hit by that. Getting hit by that Cromwell. I'll need to see a pack gun or something. Also gonna need a lot of repairs to do. That center will be captured. We do have commandos. Actually, no, that's the Vickers recaptured finally. We'll be holding down the south point. Cromwell Veteran C3. Very much armed with an autoloader at this point. Sappers need to move up and get some repairs going. We actually have Vet 3 Cromwell. Immediate retreat from those Grenadiers upon hearing the Vickers fire.
Supplies looking a bit squiffy.
Another retreat here as these Grenadiers run from this Cromwell. Order firing, actually at 2 men. Smoke's going in. Gotta be careful, we do have commandos in the area. Grenadiers immediately gonna back out upon seeing those commandos. They don't want to get gammon bombed. Both sides, well, our Brits are flowing a lot of fuel. Donniechan has rebuilt a Pioneer squad, really needs those repairs. Panzer Grenadiers need to get moving out. Let's probably send them up north. Pioneers pulling back to get some repairs going. Our Austria can afford to wait for a moment.
An infantry section of
Sitting at 300 points. He is double capped. They're being focused by the mortar. I think is he auto-attacking? Gammon bomb, immediate retreat. Won't lose any models. And the Grenadiers will force away these Tommies.
Enemy causing trouble.
Tiger's back on the field, rolling forward. All these teller mines I think were cleared. We don't have any more tellers left, I think. We do have one in the north. Both Cromwell's moving in. Grenadiers need to stick close to this Tiger. Double Panzer Shreks have popped. We'll keep these tanks away from diving in. 6-pounders, however, are moving in. That 3 mortar being attacked by commandos. Our commandos are being attacked by pioneers, and we'll lose that one simply because of the flamethrower. Panzer Shrek's doing a lot of damage. Our mortar lands a hit on the Panzer Grenadiers, reducing them to 1 man. I mean 2 men. Tiger needs to be careful, needs to back out there. What's the Stug trying to do? Get that thing out of there. I know it's a machine gun, but still. Gonna get out there with around half health. Cromwell's gonna be rolling towards center, I think. Firefly is on the way to provide heavy anti-tank for these tanks.
Damned enemies trying
Another
to take a
Stug's on
point
the
from
way,
us.
going to be providing lots of DPS. Mortar is being set up once again, moving forward. Captured mortar, almost going to be Vet 3, halfway there. Grenadier's going to jump into this building, will force away these sappers. Repairs going down. Really needs them. Panzer Grenadier's getting reinforced. Where's all his munitions been going, though? Oh yeah, I went into those panzer trucks. Never mind. Now I remember. Yes, indeed. Grenadiers should be opening up.
Sherman Firefly complete.
Grenadiers need to be told to give an attack order. They were told to attack the sappers. So they're not going to attack until given the attack order against them. Now they do it. They immediately murder a mod on that Tommy squad. We got counter bombing going on though.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Armor from the Brits is moving up. Our Tiger's going to force away these Tommies. Not sure why he's backing away. Maybe expecting some armor to roll up. But we'll find out they're actually all down south. Or down center. 6-pounders opening up. Still getting some good hits in. Mortar now knows where the 6-pounders are. Can start barraging. North is being recaptured. Middle is still not been capped by anyone. Grenadier's forcing away an AT gun. Poor Grenadier gets nailed by a 75mm round. Got double Stoogs though, gotta be careful. We do have Tulip rockets. We'll be able to be a very powerful snare. Grenadier squad does go down to that Cromwell. Panzer trucks are firing. If you want, you could try to decrew that anti-tank on the Panzer Grenadiers. Be careful though. Needs to be careful as Panzer Grenadiers are bunching up. You should probably try to spread them out. Put some effort into spreading them out. Light covers. Oh. What? What the heck? What the heck happened? Commandos scouting? That's what I'm assuming. Tiger should probably back out the way it came. Panzer Grenadiers playing it very risky there. Need to bail out that fight. Commando's gonna decrew this mortar. Or might be able to. Nope, Commandos won't be able to get that one. Tiger's backing away. Very low health. Nope. Why did he not put it on prioritize? He's now taking a shot from the armor. To bring out another Stug. But no, he really needs that pack. I need some sort of anti-tank that's not vulnerable to AT. Brits are now pushing back up. Where's all his munitions going, though? Is he really buying machine guns? I think one of the abilities like either frag bomb or strafing run would be very useful. Probably frag bomb to hit the AT guns or force them to relocate. Mortar is firing in the center. That actually gets a rear armor hit on the Cromwell. I'll be forced to retreat. AT gun finally here. Why are we just gonna fire those Shreks through the building? A lot of fuel. We can maybe get those Tommy upgrades. Not as many munitions as we had previously, though. AT guns are exposed. They can actually be rushed and eliminated. Panzer Grenadiers need to get away from there. Six-pounder firing. Grenadiers should probably focus on that now. Immediately pulls back.
Enemy down to 200 points.
Double cap on the Germans. Commandos moving out to capture. Going to try and get this mortar. Going to probably see a Gammon bomb to try and get it. It'll be a slow fight as we only have 2 STGs. Tiger's actually back in action. Really wants to get that veteran C2 for that additional range and less scatter. Mortar, will it hit? Eh, not really. Grenadiers need to pull back. More Grenadiers are on the way. Firefly is rolling forward. Oh, Grenadiers are definitely seeing this one.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Both tulips miss, sadly. Tiger backed out of that one, with taking no damage. Can now move in. Now everyone's hitting this building. Cromwell lands a penetrating shot there.
Enemy threatening a capital.
Firefly's being focused and could use target weak point. Actually, not enough munitions. All the SAT's missing, but I think he's using attack run to try and fire up at that ridge. Our center is exposed once again. The Brits really can't afford to bleed points. 45 now. Our Tiger takes a hit from the 17-pounder of the Firefly and will be forced to back away. And this thing's almost veteran C2 already. Very dangerous tank destroyer. Our Brits can't really make anything to add to their composition. They're at max population. Germans are also almost at max population as well, though. Now they have a bit more room to play with. Maybe you should lock into one of these just for one of the bonuses. You have the weapon racks. He doesn't have a lot to really give out at the moment. He can really give out only 2 Brens or like 3 Piets. That 3 Grenadiers may need to back away. Our commandos are getting ripped apart by the LMG. Looks like our infantry sections will be rushing forward. Must be hitting harder. Not sure exactly what the bonuses are because you don't see that often. Our Grenadier is probably going to get dropped here.
We have lost a squad.
Not sure why he's trying to probably fight this while not in cover. Cromwell moving up. Tiger's here, however. Immediately kills 2 models for that round. Panzer Shreks are here. We'll force away that Cromwell. Firefly is rotating in. Our nice shot from the Cromwell will force away these Panzer Grenadiers.
We are losing a sector.
Another fresh 42 has been built. Nice shot. Pack will fire. Firefly probably will go down. Tiger needs one more shot on it. Actually misses, needs to back away now. Be careful. One more shot, one more shot. Okay. Does actually get the Firefly. Gets abandoned, however, in the process. Still, it loses all that veterancy. Cromwell goes down from that double AT, both from the Stug and the 6 pack, not a 6-pounder. Tommies could also go down here. Tiger needs to get prioritized. That Firefly was destroyed. What would be well worth a Stug. Stug does go down. More commandos are being dropped in, interestingly enough. Maybe trying to get behind all these units, but Tiger is sitting here to guard. Not exactly his safest landing. 6 pack gun could go down here. Any bullet will knock out member crew just like that. Gammon bomb goes off. Tiger needs to back away, low health. Pack gun is recrewed.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Where's the other Stug? Actually went down. Not sure how. 6-pounder goes down.
The gun is not crewed.
Tiger's running away, needs repairs desperately. Still have a Vet 2 Pioneer squad, so we'll help out with repairs. Panzer Grenadiers need reinforced there. I actually have Brens on commandos. They are better than the Tommy Brens. Sadly, if the Brens are dropped on the commandos, they become Tommy Brens. And anyone who picks it up gets a Tommy Bren, which is not exactly that great. It's alright, but it's definitely not. It's definitely a lot weaker than the ones commandos get. And no commandos can actually fire on the move with their Bren guns. Mortar crew gets immediately decrewed. There goes our Vet 3 mortar. Allies do have Vet 2 mortar. Vet 3 mortar. There we go. Cromwell's opening up. We'll force these Grenadiers back. MG42 is buried under this rubble. Not a lot for Austere building a Panzer IV. Now where are Brits gonna go for? Still no new tanks coming out. They got a float of 540 fuel. Cromwell moving in. Pack guns refacing. Won't get the Falstaff. All these Grenadiers, well, the one squad Grenadiers will be forced away. Tiger's actually back in action, though. Needs to get to work on the killing this infantry. 6-pounders could use some healing, though. Do we have any anti-tank near center? No, we don't. 6-pounder's been decrewed, actually. Fresh pack gun is on the way. Tiger's moving up. Almost at 3.
Panzer IV is ready for battle.
Our Axis are bleeding a lot of points. They've been triple capped. Pioneers should just focus on getting to this point right now. More minesweepers. We'll be able to see those mines. Panzer IV here. Another pack gun. Tiger's going to be rotating down to the south. Do have double... We have one 6-pounder. The other 6-pounder hasn't gone out of the base. Needs healing as well, but you gotta wait for Tommies for that.
Enemy down to 75 points.
Well, a lot of people are dying here. Panzer Grenadier is going to be going in for that capture.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
I swear this Tiger should be killing models. Those at times. Panzer Grenadiers probably will be able to get that decap at least. Bet 3 Cromwell in danger. Pack gun. I keep going wanting to call the pack gun a 6-pounder for some reason. Cromwell needs to get out of there. Blitzkrieg is not fast enough for this one. Mortars are being dropped on the Grenadiers. However, 6-pounder will probably get decrewed. 6-pounder down.
The weapon crew are, I'm afraid, quite dead.
Axis have stopped the bleed for now. Need to be careful. He's pushing his guys back into the white phosphorus. And he even hits a mine there. Alright, there's nothing to provide line of sight for mortar cover. Don't see more armor coming out? Nope. All that manpower needs to be spent on reinforcing these troops. I'll need some repairs on this Tiger and Panzer IV, though. Get repairs on this Tiger, like, right now. Where are you going? I guess he wants to guard north. More Pioneers are actually on the way. Could probably lock down this area with a bunker. Be nice just to have that MG support. And that Grenadier squad needs to pull back for healing. More reinforcement on this Grenadier needed. Panzer Grenadier is going back onto the field. Pack gun moving to the back. Captured 6-pounder. Probably will go down here. Got triple anti-tank guns, but that will be going down. Stolen MG42. Tommy's going to be bombarded by his Panzer IV. Where's the reinforcements? Pioneers are not going to be able to hold this alone. Where's the rest of the army? It hasn't bothered to recrew his mortar, and he's got a fresh squad of Pioneers just sitting around. Pioneers just going to be stalling out that cap. Pioneers could go down here because they're not getting support at all. Tiger's actually sitting up here doing nothing. I know he wants to guard the point, but there are better ways to guard it than leaving the Tiger up there. Honestly, it should be Tiger in center, Panzer IV up in the north. And this decision could cost Donnie the game. MG42 is going to be shutting down all this infantry, or be tempting to. Suppression on one squad. Cromwell's going in again. Panzer trucks will fire though. Actually, no, it will not fire.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
This is where Donniechan wishes he actually did not spend all his munitions on upgrades or whatever he has been using his munitions on. Frag bombs would be really good right about now.
Trying to take one of our points.
He's sending down a Grenadier squad to capture in the south, but Cromwell and infantry are moving down.
He's down to only 50 points.
Needs to move the Tiger down. 6-pounder open fires. Nobody's picked up this flamethrower that's been sitting here for a while. Renders are not going to be able to get this captured. They need to run now. Left Panzer IV has actually broken the line, and sort of. Not really. Just hiding behind the hedge, but Cromwell's going to be engaged, and that will bounce off with the first shot. Capture is going off. Renders need to focus on this. Tiger's still not doing anything, just sitting on that point. Does get the decap. What the heck was that kind of round? What the heck is that? Improves penetration and accuracy. I guess it changes the weapon effects at Veteran C3. Tiger, we wish you were here. Wish you were here. Center is captured. Panzer IV is being rebuilt. Infantry are going down for Osterhauer. They lost a Grenadier squad. He didn't actually run them away. Tiger's finally rotating down. If you really want to defend, just put some S-mines. Of course, he doesn't have munitions for that now.
We only have 10 points left.
The bleed is real. Honestly, he could just kill the 6-pounder outright with this Tiger. It's near death. Or just recrew his mortar. Not many VPs to play with, though. Cromwell moving in for a flanking shot. The AT gun will open up. Mortar cover is being dropped on the guns. Tiger is not chasing. Our guns are exposed and commandos will decrew this. And the Grenadiers will be forced to run. Fresh Panzer IV is here. Honestly, not the best decision making on Donniechan for... He knows his enemy's going to be trying to defend, using everything to defend center, but he has no indirect fire to try and break it. And he spent all his munitions on other things that could have helped to break it, like frag bombs. Also, his Tiger shouldn't have been up north for that engagement. I know he wants to defend it, but if you're going to defend in a point, don't use the heaviest tank you have. Put the heaviest tank you have near center, because that's probably where it wants to be. But this is probably going to be it for Donniechan. He really can't hold these points. Fresh Cromwell's also on the way. Sappers do go down, but that's not going to help here. Triple capped. Ticking down. Unit goes down. And that is going to be it for Donniechan. Things look pretty good for him for a while after he knocked out all those tanks, but he could never really get back in the center at one point. And, well, I just don't think it was a good decision to throw a Tiger here out of all things when he needed to make that push during when he was ticking down during the last few seconds. Last few ticks, there we go. Honestly, his Tiger should have been in center, so it could have been drawing fire and putting a hurt on the enemy rather than risking a Panzer IV to do it. He really needed some indirect fire to break the defensive line in center. The Brits had a stolen mortar to do that, but Austria never decided to recruit this thing. Furthermore, they never did tech up, so no availability to... no Panzerwerfer is available or anything, so we didn't really get... So no late game tech to support. Anyways, I think that's all I have to say. I probably missed out a lot of stuff on my analysis, because I'd like to forget everything and it's been a while since we casted. But that will be all for now. This is Miragefla, signing off.